Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey. Today we are back with another Palworld build video, and today we are gonna be building the actual base house that is gonna be inside the circle of the base that we are working on. Now I do wanted to create something different with the roofing, and I kind of like a little balcony and a terrace and all that great stuff. So this is gonna be a new take compared with the other houses that we've been doing. So we're gonna start with the platform. So the platform is gonna be 4x8. So it's gonna be inside the circle. I make sure that everything is aligning with the other two buildings that we have. And the idea is this is going to be where we are going to be putting all our big machinery that we need for this base. The storage is going to be very spacious, so that is part of this design that I'm working on. So we're going to have the bottom floor, we're going to have the top floor as well. So we're going to do a pretty cool sequence. So on the front, as you can see, we're going to leave kind of like the stone on the front, like one tile on the front, that we're gonna create like a little porch area, so it kind of looks cool, you know, give it a little bit of aesthetic. So we're gonna do a lot of wall. As you can see, we're doing window in a specific pattern, and then we're gonna put the stairs leading towards the second floor. Now the stairs is gonna move because the way I needed to do the roof that you guys gonna see in a little bit, I needed to kind of move that around. So the stairs actually gonna be in the back of the build, but you're gonna see that in a little bit later. So far it's very simple. This is not a very complicated build, as you guys can see. So we're making now the flooring, and now we're making the expanding the floor of the roofing that you can see outside as well, because over here we're gonna have like a balcony or terrace that we want. So right now, as you can see, we got the initial section. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a couple of pillars. So I'm gonna go with the stone one. Now most of the building here is gonna be wood, as you guys can see. So it's gonna be mostly wood with a little bit of stone, but I'm not gonna do like I've been doing with other kind of mix and match a lot. Now if this is too much wood for you, then feel free to change that around. Use glass, use metal, use any of the other ones that you want if you need a little bit of accent. But as you can see on the inside, we got plenty of space, right? Because don't forget, we're gonna put a lot of machinery, all the desk, everything that we need for the actual base to run. So on the second flooring, as you can see, I'm leaving a little space because that's where I'm gonna put the windows, because that way we have a little light, but the rest is gonna be enclosed. I'm thinking that I may change and add a couple more windows in the back, but I may change that in the future. But for now, I just went with solid wood. We're adding 2 windows on the front, and what I'm trying to do here is kind of give it a little pattern, so it has a pretty look outside, not just nothing, right? So we want to give it something to look at that looks kind of nice. So I'm gonna do on the side over here, you see it's already a little bit different. So we're raising up, we're doing the little side panels, and then we're gonna do side panels here. Now this is where I wanted to try something different with the roofing system in the game, right? We're still waiting. I'm still waiting for more pieces, more building blocks, more of stuff that we want in this game, you know. So not everything kind of looks the same, but this is why I'm trying to do kind of like a different roof, and I think it came out good at the end. So okay, so out here what I wanted to do is for the little balcony area, so I'm using the benches so it looks like a fence. I don't like the metal fence that right now is in the game too much, especially not for this aesthetic. Then I'm trying to go inside the base. So what I did the wood bench, so we're gonna line it up. So from the bottom it looks like you got a little fence, and the in the measurements I had to do like 3 little stools so it actually fills the gap, and on the sides I went ahead adding 2 plants so we can get the gap. So as you can see, we had a nice little view, everything's coming together. Now is the time to start adding the roof. So the roof is again very straightforward. I'm adding the roof in the bottom, adding the pieces in the top. I can never make it work, and I tried. You guys are leaving me tips. It just doesn't work for me for some reason, so I always gotta do the bottom piece first and then add the top. So now we just take out the bottom, and on the top over here we're gonna do a flat roof surface. Don't you worry, because we're gonna have 2 more sections that actually gonna go up right over here, that I think it gave it a nice little look. If you saw the thumbnail, that's why you clicked it, that's why you're here. As you can see over here, now I'm gonna do a little wall over here because this is how we gotta so we can kind of make this roof work, because I really wanted something different in the front. So as you can see, wall, then side division, then wall again, because we don't want to see a gap. and then we're gonna do roof and roof, and that makes it kind of enclosed, and you can see how it is. So you see a little of the gap. We don't have corner pieces here in this game, so it's kind of sad we don't have roof cornering, so we can't just make it look like a roof. But I think this is a really good scenario. So this is when I noticed that to do the roof and where I got the stairs, like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna change the stair. Now you can keep the stair. I've almost kept it and I put a door, but I was like, you know what, I think this room I can use it for something else, so I prefer moving the stairs and just keep the wall, a normal wall, and keep it like a normal room or something that we want to do there. So we're gonna do the same thing as we just did, and then now we just gotta finish adding the roof on this side over here to make it enclosed. So we're gonna take a look from far away again. So now the house, now you can keep it up to here if you like this. I feel like the flat roof on the top, it wasn't the best thing, so I feel like I want a little bit more myself. So what I'm doing is kind of just connecting two pieces here. We're gonna add two windows that there's actually no room up here, but it's gonna give the illusion that we got more room upstairs, even though we're never gonna get up here. So that's what we're doing. We're adding again roof and roof. Very nice. And as you can see, I kind of like this. I feel like it gave a little more. So now that I liked it and I checked it, we're gonna add the remaining of the panels. Now again, if this is too much wood, feel free to do whatever you want. You know, you want to add stones. I've done that in the past. I've done that in my other builds. You've seen that, but this time around I went like this. Now when it comes to decorations, you know, you can do a lot of the ivy. There's still a lot of the same stuff. I'm hoping soon, Palworld, come on, let's catch up to other builders game, right? And give us more stuff, more item, more decoration, more plants, more flowers. But as you can see right here, now I got a pretty cool shape. I really like what I see here. Now something was bothering me right here in the middle. It's just it looked too flat. So what I decided is bring a couple columns. We're gonna put it here. We're gonna enclose the back. We're gonna do a little opening, and then when we do the final walkthrough, you're gonna see we did kind of little outdoor bar area. I think that feels great. So I almost thought to kind of extend the roof. Did not like the extended of the roof, so I decided I think it's a lot better just to keep it opening in the balcony area. We're gonna add the roofs. You see how I extended the roof here, but if you like it, you can keep it. I was like, no, I prefer seeing the end of the roof, so that's what we did. And I kind of like it like this. It looks a little more clean, and having that depth now looks really good. And inside there, we're gonna put the little bar area. Now over here, as you can see, we're adding steps so we can go in and out, just kind of the same sequence, but one far away, one from the other. Now something that it did bother me, because when you put the columns in the floor, it doesn't I don't like it that it's hanging. So what you have to do is either do it beforehand or delete the flooring like I did, add the column, and then re-add the floor. Now please make sure that when you do that, you're not going to destroy anything on the top, you know, because you're destroying foundation and everything can come down. I took a risk, the very first one, and I was like, okay, it worked. But as you can see, now that the structure is done, it comes down to decoration. It comes down to what you want to do. I did a little bit of decoration, just a little bit, just because I'm not entirely sure where I want the machinery just to go yet. I don't know exactly where I want the benches or anything like that. So all I did was just a little bit of decoration to give you an idea of what this could look like, what you can go with. But I really like the structure. It kind of looks like a little manor, like a nice little, not like a mansion, but it just have something different compared with the other ones. But this one is inside the circle, except for just a little corner. So I like this. This is the one that we're gonna put machineries, all that stuff in the inside. So when we go in the inside, I kind of decorated a little bit. Just I dropped some items, just kind of get an idea. On the porch in the front, as you can see, I added kind of like barrels and stuff like that, so kind of like storage units if you want it. But I also wanted something aesthetically that look a little bit different. Again, I added like a little ivy on the top, but you can definitely add more. And this is something that I do once I'm ready to kind of decorate everything. Right now, to me, the way I'm approaching this base, I mentioned in all the previous video, is I'm trying to get all the buildings done and get the layout. And then once that, then I will know exactly how I want to approach all the decoration and the item. And kind of secretly, I'm hoping that Palworld's gonna drop like a update of items and builds and a new wall, and maybe we can just kind of replace things here and there. But the structure is done, and I think that's one of the most important. So when we go through the door here, as you can see, I did a little divisions like here and there. So imagine like this could be all storage. You can put the long machinery. I kind of try to make it open this time so it's a little more comfortable for everyone. I know a lot of my other builds are very tight, very exact to the machinery and all that stuff to save space. This one, I really wanted to put a lot of the stuff in here because I've done so many big builds in this specific base that I'm kind of running out of space inside the circle. So I wanted to make sure that whatever I did, I can actually fit it in here. So now we're gonna go up the stairs over here, and again we're gonna have an open floor plan up here as well, so you can do medicine room, you can do again more storage, you can do a room, you can do a beautiful living room area, sleeping quarters. Over here in the hole of the stairs, I think either I'm gonna put a wall there or again fence that in just to make it feel like it's not just you can just fall. I love the openings here, so either you can have roof, you can leave it open. There's a couple options for you to do just depending on your style of decoration. Now, one of my favorite things is when you come out here. This is why, you know, it takes me a little longer because I want wherever I'm standing and wherever the bases are at, I really want it to look good, like enjoy your work, right? So when I stand right here and I come out and I'm standing on this, I'm like, I can see the Parthenon, I can see the temple, I can see my other houses, I can see the tower. Like, I think it's for me, it's a really cool build and idea. Now over here, I just went ahead and added real quickly. I added kind of like the little bar. We added a couple stools. I added a little greenery. We definitely more greenery in this game. We need to be able to plant our own trees and stuff like that too. We need so much more. My goodness, we need so much more. But as you can see, you know, I just added all of this. I like the benching. It kind of looks like a fence. I think it looks really good. You get a beautiful view. I noticed that I kind of missed one, so we're gonna head and build this up real quick so it kind of feels. This is something, again, we need more shelves like that, but with different stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm keep crossing my finger that Palworld, it really is gonna wake up and start adding more items. Now here's another view of the village that we're working on, the whole base in the village. So you see all the other houses from very far away. You see the waterfall, again you see the temple, and I like how everything's coming together. Now the stuff that's outside the circle is just more for aesthetic and look. They're not functional, you know, not functional to the base for the pals. Now this is the temple and this are the two buildings inside the circle that are actually functional. Now we still got a little more space over here. I do have a couple more ideas that I do want to do for this base, and maybe a little decoration, maybe an outdoor seating area. I want to use a fountain. There are a couple more things that I want to do, and that's gonna come as we continue to build, and not just in this game but in all the other games that we're playing here on the channel. So it's kind of like we gotta take turns, right? We gotta take turns. Today was Palworld's turn, but I really like this design. I hope that you guys like it too. I hope that you guys enjoy. I hope you get that inspiration that you need to continue to build, to continue to improve your bases, and to always have fun when you're building. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you all on the very next one. All right guys, see you later. Bye.